We're live? Awesome. Woohoo! Hello, everybody. Hello. How's it going? I know. Surprise live stream again. Here, let me move this over a bit. Hey guys, how's it going? So another surprise live stream. Sorry that I couldn't post a video or go live last week. You know, holidays are crazy. And yeah, it's been nuts. So anyway, but I figured I'd go live today just again so I can kind of get this out there because I was gonna film this, but I decided to go live and do it instead because that way we can all enjoy this struggle together. Anyway, so we're gonna build or attempt. I should say attempt to build because we're gonna see how this turns out. We're just gonna see how this goes. But I'm gonna attempt to build this Star Wars Starspeeder 1000 Metal Earth 3D metal model kit. So I've never built one of these before in my life. I've been able to pretty much, so I would say like successfully build one and somewhat successfully build two of the wood like U gears thing. So we're gonna attempt to do this. I got this at the Disney outlet actually for $5.99, which is a steal for how much these normally are. I think these are no, they're more than 10. I can't remember how much these are to begin with. But anyway, so I got this for a pretty good deal. So if it fails and flops, won't be too mad about it. But I really enjoy it because one, Star Tours was like one of my favorite attractions as a kid, and two, it is designed after the ride vehicle for Star Tours, so I thought that would be a fun thing to add. But we're gonna attempt to wear this. I mean, we're gonna attempt to build this. Wow, I was about to talk about the shirt. Yeah, I got my have a great big beautiful Christmas shirt on from Lake Buena Visitors. They're awesome, Chris and Maria. Go check out their YouTube channel, LBVTV, guys. They have some pretty cool stuff going on. So I did accidentally sit on this, or something happened, because the sheet got kind of bent. But so this is what it's made of, or essentially how it comes. Very shiny, 2 sheets. Are there even numbers on this? I don't even know. So the thing about the U gears is that the U gears actually had like numbers on it, so you kind of knew which piece was what. This has there's nothing. I have no clue. So let's pull out the instructions. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we've got, this is quite extensive for how small this is. Okay. Oh, so the numbers, there they are. The numbers are on the inside of the thing. So when you open up the sheet, there's a key that gives you the numbers. So interesting. So there's an engraved side, which I guess is this part, because as you can see, there's like, that's where the design is, and then that's the non-engraved side, which is the super shiny side. Okay. Sorry, this is going to be the most boring part of this video. Hey, Tina, hello! This is going to be the most boring part, is me trying to figure out the instructions for this. Oh my god! Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to find where number 1 is. I don't know. Be careful your fingers, those cuts. Oh! I didn't realize that. Well, okay, I'm going to be super cautious when punching these out. Yeah, that's the last thing I would want to happen on the live stream, or to anyone in general, is just that to happen. Hey, read them out loud. Okay, so it doesn't exactly, it just has like an assembly flow chart. So, oh, hey, Taylor, what's up? Hey. So, yeah, it just kind of has a flow chart. Which is interesting. So we're gonna try and I might start this. I doubt I'm gonna be able to finish this in time because I can only go live for so long today. But we're gonna attempt to do this. So we gotta find piece number 1, which is this little doodad right there. So we're gonna try and punch that sucker out. Oh, this actually isn't that bad. Yeah. I don't want to break it. This is so stressful. Why did I think this was a good idea? Anyway, this is fine. Everything's fine. It's great. Okay. I get this out. There's like, okay, this is actually harder to get out than the U-Gears kits, friends, for those who are like, dabbling in this. Because the wood, those pieces, oh, there we go. That punched out. So the wood punches out a lot easier than this metal does. So just kind of be aware of that. Okay. Okay, I got that. Got that to work. One more. Maybe if I twist it. Maybe. Okay. We got it out. One. One done. I don't know how many more pieces there are to go. So the interesting thing is that there's like little it's going to be super, it's going to take a lot of precision, because if you can see on the piece, there's like little these like little slots, and then there's these little end pieces that I guess fold over. So that's going to be the tricky part, is being super precise with each piece that connects and then folds in to kind of get it all to actually stay together. So now we got to find the second pieces, which are two little circle things. So we got to go back to this. Do I have tweezers? That's a good question. I don't think so. Not in this room. Yeah, I don't know. That would have been smart though if I had thought of tweezers, Tina. Anyway. Anyway, it's fine. Everything is fine. It's great. So, okay, number 2 is that little circle. Are there 2 of them? I think so. Yeah, there's 2 of them. So, and they're on separate sheets, of course. So, yeah, number 2 is this little circle bit right there. So that's going to even be harder to punch out than the other ones. But anyway, so that was actually easier. Wow, of course. Okay. So the smaller pieces, they're going to be, just be careful when you're punching them out, because you're probably going to, if you're not careful, lose them easily, but they are easier to actually punch out. I have a forbear right here in hand. I wish I could hand it to you. Yeah. I know, Tina. I know. We're in opposite parts of the country. I know. But thank you. I appreciate the help, even if it's from a far distance. Okay, so I got those 2 popped out, and then it looks like, okay, I see. I should have folded those over. So on the first piece, these are supposed to fold down and then hook in. So we're going to fold these down, and then this little, if you can see that teeny tiny little tab is going to hook into that. I know. It's okay. No need to be sorry. I should have thought of this before I even started streaming. Oh, okay. So this bends down. This goes in there. This is where having sausage thumbs is not helpful. Okay. So that's going to go, and I think I just broke it. That's fun. Okay. That just popped off. That should not have popped off. That's gonna fold down. So this is definitely the trickier part, is getting the pieces to work together. I know it's so tiny. That's why it's so hard to see. Yeah. Oh, and that just broke off. Well, yeah, it just broke. So, yep, it just broke. So. Anyway, there goes that. So I don't recommend doing getting the Middle Earth. Anyway, so let's talk about some other Star Wars things anyway, now that I completely just epic failed. So we can, this is just epic fail of a stream. But anyway, so I'm sure some of you out there may be watching this, or watching this later, probably have made models before. I'm definitely not good at them. But yeah, that just snapped in half. So I know there are bigger ones of these, so maybe and it's obviously going to cost more. Maybe if you're building one for the first time, maybe actually splurge and do the bigger set. Or if you have a Disney outlet near you, do what I did, see if they have them on clearance. Because like I went in last month in November. To the Disney outlet just to do some Christmas shopping. It's okay, Tina. It's okay. Arthritis and small details don't mix. I haven't tried one. That is true. Oh my gosh. So yeah. But anyway, I would recommend going to the Disney outlet and trying that so that way you're not buying one at full price. Which actually glad that I did do that, because if I had got that thing at full price, that would be a lot worse. But anyway, let's talk about the International Festival of the Arts, people, because those were announced recently. Anyway, so I'm very excited. Let me pull up the article here. And let's talk about that, because I'm going on a trip in January. I'm going to Disney and Universal for about 2.5 weeks. We're also going to be doing some road pit stops on the road. I think on the way back, we're going to be stopping in Richmond potentially. Since that is on the way back for us, and they have a lot, like a huge craft beer scene. And since all of us here at home are craft beer people, we're going to take some time to stop there. So hopefully I can do some beer reviews and some food reviews. And the fountain area was revealed too. Yeah, Tina, that's right. It's very exciting. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing some stuff, some non-Disney and some Disney stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream from my phone. Probably not yet. I know there's a way to do it with an app, and there's a bunch of how-to videos out there to do that. So I'm going to attempt that. So maybe, but if not, I'm definitely going to have some more ride-through videos. Definitely some videos of the entertainment that's going to be at the festival. All kinds of things coming to the channel in January, in the new year, which probably means that a lot of it's going to be posted in February, since I'm going to be going in that part of the month. But anyway, first, okay, so let me look. Okay, news. Let me scroll. By the way, I'm getting all this from WDW News Today. I love this app, and they're very, very quick with posting their articles, so I find that they're very helpful. So if you, anyway, all right. Since Tina mentioned the WWD might be able to help with that. Reach out to him and ask. Oh, okay. Yeah. True. I will have to do that. Anyway, so for those of you who, are huge Epcot fans, there's a shot of the lucite pylons in the fountain there at the front of the park, which is very exciting. I think these are nice. Of course, I grew up not having those in front of Spaceship Earth, but I think it's kind of a nice way to draw the eye at the front of the park. So I'm excited to see those next time when I go to Epcot. And honestly, like with all the construction walls and everything, it's exciting just to have something new that's finished, to be honest. So I am definitely a fan of this. Oh, and there we go. So there's the full picture of the fountain. Ooh, come on. So you can't really, hold on, I'll drag it up and hold so you can see the bottom of the fountain there. Anyway, so that's what it's going to look like. Me too, Tina. Me too. I'm glad those are gone, and it makes it feel more open when you're trying to walk and, pick which way you're going. Now, if only the rest of, what won't be called Future World anymore, but hopefully the rest of the front half of Epcot will be done sooner rather than later. But anyway, here we go. Here's a better picture of that. So that's what it's going to look like as you walk in, which is super, super cool. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love it. I really do. And honestly, like, I don't know how I've heard, no, there's also a lot of other things. I always felt like a mouse. Yeah, I know. It really did make it feel like a maze, which is weird. So yeah, so pretty. I know. I love it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'm kind of glad that there's something, that there is something that has like a nice view in the park. And I mean, I'm good. I'm trying to reserve my judgment until I'm there in person. I'm trying to reserve my judgment because I've seen pictures of the harmonious barges. I have. And I've heard so many things that they're blocking the views around World Showcase, which is definitely concerning because that's one of my favorite things about World Showcase is just being able to walk around and enjoy the view, enjoy the booths that are there, have some food, just relax, take a nice relaxing day. And I've heard that the barges are causing the taco barge. Yep, the taco barge. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I've heard that it's causing a big problem with the views, and there's supposed to be 4 of them. So, yeah, I'm definitely concerned. Again, I want to reserve my judgment until I'm there in person, but I'm going to be a little worried about that next time I go to Epcot. And again, like I'll make sure to film. There will be vlogs for every day that I'm there at the park, so you'll get to see it in video. But I've heard that pictures and video don't really do it justice for how huge they are. So that's the only reason why I'm concerned. Anyway, let me see. Let me search. International Festival of the Arts. Yeah. So I'm spending most of my time in studios actually next to. Me too, but there's supposed to be fountains during the day. That is true, Tina. That is true. I'm just hoping the fountains are big enough. I mean, who knows how big those water effects are going to be. But yeah, I'm hoping that they kind of mask that. And at least there will be something to look at other than the barges. But another thing, that, and especially again, this is on WDWNT, they have a lot of live shows where they talk about news and stuff as well. But on one of their shows, they were saying like they were concerned about maintenance issues with that, which depending on how much water they have to pump through, of course, that could, be causing a problem with all those with those barges running all day. But I mean, who knows? Again, trying to stay positive until I see it in person. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. There was because they posted an article with all the things on it. Oh, there we go. So the festival is going to be running from January 8th through February 22nd. So, and of course they're calling it a taste of, just like they have with, just like they did with Food and Wine, and like they're going to be doing with Flower and Garden again, and like they did with Festival of the Holidays this year. And again, because they're missing all that live entertainment, and there's not as many booths and as much stuff as there normally is. So, that's the one thing I was actually kind of sad about, was that they weren't able to bring back those Broadway entertainers. Because like that's something that I've been looking forward to, and I was hoping they would bring back. But I understand that there's like a lot of, I'm sure there's still a lot of things, and a lot of negotiations that they still probably have to work through with the Actors Equity Association, even though they have the online testing site. But again, all those actors are equity actors, so I'm sure there's a whole other set of logistics that goes with that. But I wish they could bring them back. But at least, they're keeping around Voices of Liberty and Mariachi Cobre and the Janitors and, some of the Epcot entertainment they already have. But I'm excited for a lot of the food booths and stuff, or for the food studios. Yeah, food studios. That's what they call them at the International Festival of the Arts, which is really cool. Because I've never been, but but some people actually it's become their favorite. I think Food and Wine is still my favorite festival. But I've heard that it's a shorter festival. Like it seems that like people said that the stuff is better. Again, I don't know if that's true. Never been. This will be my first time. But anyway, so there's a so in World Showplace, which is that big like show, I don't want to call it a tent, but it kind of is like a big structure that they have where they would do all the food demos and stuff during Food and Wine and all those presentations. but they're putting quite a few things in there, just like they did for Food and Wine and for Festival of the Holidays this year. They have places, so they're called Art of Defying Gravity and Visual Art and Performance, which I guess were there before. But anyway, sounds like some live entertainment. So according to WDWNT, in this article, it says, in World Showplace, Art of Defying Gravity and Visual Art and Performance will return. Art Defying Gravity is a spectacle of thrilling strength acts, while Visual Art and Performance features a visual artist painting favorite Disney characters in a matter of minutes. So that's pretty cool. Again, excited to see more entertainment of some kind coming back, because that's honestly probably taken the biggest hit in the park since reopening. So, and the Voices of Liberty, they're gonna have a new set, I guess. This article is titled "Voices of Liberty to present new Disney Songbook Showcase for Taste of Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2021." So that's pretty cool. And again, this is all from WDW News Today. But yeah, so it's very, very exciting that they're doing more stuff again for the festival, because I Voices of Liberty, honestly, my favorite group at Epcot, favorite performance group in all of Walt Disney World. I love it so much. But anyway, I'm very, very excited for this. Yeah, I know, Tina, they're excellent, and honestly, they're just so good every time, never gets old. I think, okay, there we go. Here's another article about, so it looks like they're, this might be an old picture, but I hope they bring this back. The thing where you can buy a square and paint and add on to a mural. I think that's really, really fun. That's a really, really fun idea. So they're going to have, here we go. I found the list again from WDW News Today. So there's going to be 15 food studios. There's going to be, of course, marketplaces for individual artists who are invited around World Showcase. There's going to be photo ops like they had. Oh yeah, there we go. The paint by number murals. There we go. You can do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Maybe I might do that a couple times. I might do it every day I go to Epcot. That might be fun. So they're going to have, I think, the sidewalk art, because this says, watch as visiting artists create magic right before your eyes. So I think that those like 3D chalk drawings that were on the pavement. Yes, I think that was last year's, but I hope so too. It's fun to see it develop into a picture. Yeah, it is really fun. But yeah, I think they're going to be doing the 3D sidewalk art, which, by the way, if you haven't seen pictures of that, it's really impressive. And those are so cool. Go check that out. Go look those up, because they're beautiful, what these artists are able to do. There we go. Performances, Mariachi Cobre and the Jammers, and now we know Voices of Liberty. There's a scavenger hunt with Figment, and there's festival merchandise. So as you can tell, there's still quite a few things missing. There's fewer amount of booths, and there's not the Broadway concert series, which is kind of sad. But I understand why that they can't have it this year. But anyway, I am excited for that. I'm hoping that, it's not going to be done by January, but I'm hoping like maybe by that point we'll hear some more specifics about when Ratatouille is going to be open, when maybe Space 220 is going to be open, when La Crêperie de Paris is going to be open. I've seen it in person. It's kind of freaky. You look at the drawing one way and it's nothing. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Tina. That's actually why I remember that there was like a sign that says, you like, look at it this way, because it's it's all about perspective. But yeah, it's pretty cool though when you are standing in the right place and you're looking at it and you see that 3D effect. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm hoping that we'll get to see Face ID is not working. I'm hoping that we'll get to see and we'll hear more about those potential attractions that are coming in 2021. And we'll have maybe some more specific dates about those. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going in January. I check into Disney on the 17th. So the first set of vlogs are going to be about Universal because we're going to be there for a few days. I think we're staying at Endless Summer. I don't know if we're staying at Dockside or if we're staying at Surfside. Last time I stayed at Universal, we did stay at Surfside. Which, by the way, if you don't care about Express Pass, I definitely recommend staying at either of those hotels because they're super affordable for family suites. Like, I think one of those family suites is like 100 something a night, but like 130 maybe. And I mean, if you're talking about just hotel prices in general down there, that's really, really cheap. So I would definitely recommend staying there. Now, again, you don't get the perk of the express passes like you do if you stay at Royal Pacific or if you stay at Portofino Bay or if you stay at the Hard Rock. But, I mean, if you're going in a time with lower crowds, like January through, I would say, like mid-March, depending on when spring breaks begin, or if you're going like in May or in the fall when school's back in session, I recommend staying there. They were really nice hotels, especially for being value resorts and, again, affordable as far as how much it is per night to stay there. And the transportation to Universal was really, really convenient. Like they were running buses pretty much constantly between the hotels and City Walk. But anyway, so we're going to be staying there for the first few days of the trip. And then we're going to be checking into Old Key West, which is my favorite. It's our home resort as a DVC family. I can't wait to show you guys. We're staying in a 2-bedroom, which we haven't really done in a while. Because normally we go for a 1-bedroom, but since there's 5 of us, we decide, well, hey, let's spread out a little bit more. And we have all these extra points from so I'm sure many of you have had to reschedule trips from this year, but we had so many extra points from our trip that we were supposed to take in March. We were checking in literally the day that the parks closed. But anyway, we had some points even from 2019 that we were banking and using for that trip. So because all of those points are from 2019 and all the points we have from 2020 that are left over, we had enough to do a 2-bedroom. So we're doing that. And then, so that we're staying in Old Key West for the first week. And then for the rest of our stay at Disney, we're staying at Saratoga Springs in a 1-bedroom because, my brother and his girlfriend they have to go home because the college semester for them starts that last week in January, I think. So since then, there will only be 3 of us. We're downsizing to a smaller room. Never been to Old Key West. My home resort is Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, I love Animal Kingdom Lodge, Tina. Oh my gosh. Man, I will never forget the first time I stayed there. And actually, have we stayed there twice? I think we may have only stayed there once. Can't remember if we stayed there a second time or not, but I will never forget it. It was so cool. With those savannah view rooms, like waking up and seeing the animals outside. And I remember that was like the one time I was there for Christmas. And yeah, it was really, really cool. We didn't go to Mickey's Very Merry, but we were there at least around the holidays, which was really fun. But yeah, I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's a great home resort to have too. But yeah, Old Key West, Tina, I definitely recommend it. It's as far as points wise, it's on the cheaper side, and it's it's lovely. Just again, kind of like Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's very secluded. Like you feel like you're on vacation when you're at that resort. There's so much to do, and it's really close to Disney Springs. I love it. Yeah, I love sitting on the balcony with my coffee in the morning. Yes, Tina, I love doing that too. And that's the best thing about Old Key West is that you can sit on the balcony, watch the golfers, and or you can, sometimes if you have a view of the lake, you can just watch the water fountain. It's really pretty. The rooms are bigger, right? Yes, the rooms are bigger. They are the biggest DVC rooms on property because they were the first ones built. So that's the nice thing. That's also why we like staying there because, the 2 bedrooms are gigantic. Or the 1 bedrooms are gigantic and the 2 bedrooms are even bigger. They're like our favorite, honestly. Yeah. And that's the thing, I feel like, Olivia's is pretty good for food. I feel like there's better restaurants. I from my stay in October when we were at the Polynesian, I honestly enjoyed that resort more for just the variety of food that was there. Don't get me wrong, I love Gurgling Suitcase and I love Olivia's, and I feel like the counter service is pretty decent there. But yeah, I don't know. I just love Old QS for the vibe. But Polynesian though like had better food options because I mean their quick service like Captain Cook's I feel like is one of the best quick service spots for a resort on property. And I mean when it opens back up, who knows? You're gonna have Ohana and you have Kona Cafe, and it's just then you have Pineapple and I, which means Dole Whip. So honestly, I feel like Polynesian kind of wins for me as far as places I'd stayed. Um, well, actually, just kidding. Animal Kingdom Lodge because Sanaa and bread service. And but I mean, as far as like recently, like as far as things that I can remember, I would say Polynesian probably wins. But anyway, yeah, I love Old Key West. It's our home resort. It's just there's so much. I have so much nostalgia for that resort. I really hope it never changes ever because I just love it so much. But anyway, yeah. And then Saratoga Springs, we did stay there, but I don't remember it at all. But I know they also refurbished the rooms, and I haven't stayed there since the refurb. So definitely looking forward to seeing that for the first time. But yeah, I'm excited. Of course, we're gonna be trying to get on Rise of the Resistance. We're gonna try and we're gonna park hop for the first time because park hopping's coming back. I know we're gonna do that, especially on our Animal Kingdom day. We're probably gonna end up going over to Epcot again. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for January. I've never stayed at the Poly either, LOL, but I've also stayed at the Boardwalk. Yes, I've stayed at the Boardwalk as well. I actually would say, like, if I had to pick, like, especially a studio, and this is just for location, and for the pool, when it, unfortunately, it wasn't open when we stayed there, but I would pick the Beach Club over, Boardwalk. That's just me. And I mean, the Beach Club is slightly bigger. I think the Boardwalk rooms are smaller. But I mean, you have you're super close to all the restaurants in the yacht club. So it's like Ale and Compass, Yachtsman Steakhouse, all of those wonderful and lovely restaurants. And you have Stormalong Bay, which you have access to. There's beaches and cream. There's so many things like on that side of Crescent Lake that are wonderful that I think Beach Club honestly kind of wins for me, especially if you're going for an Epcot festival. Like when we went for Food and Wine in August and we stayed there, it was like you can't beat that. You can't beat that commute or that quick walk to Epcot International Gateway. Like it's right there, especially from the DVC rooms. It's amazing. But they only have those Juliet balconies, don't they? What a real balcony. You mean at Beach Club or at Boardwalk? I think so. I don't know. I remember the balcony being kind of small at Beach Club. Again, we were in a studio. So I don't know how that would compare to a 1 or a 2 bedroom. Now we're doing the open houses for DVC. Oh yeah, Beach Club. Yeah, the balcony was pretty small. But I must say, like, I don't think that's the case for the 1 in the 2 bedroom. Because I remember going on an open house tour there since they were showing different rooms at each DVC resort at that time. And we were able to go into a 2 bedroom. And yeah, I think that room was definitely like I would say that would probably be better than a Boardwalk 2 bedroom. But you virtually always do studios. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Tina. Actually, you might want to do a Polynesian studio then, because like that studio was actually pretty spacious. Not gonna lie, it was pretty roomy, and there was more storage space than the Boardwalk or the Beach Club as far as luggage, depending on how long you're there. But we had 4 adults in one of those studios, and we were fine. It worked out really well for us. So, if you can stay at the Polynesian, do it. Do one of those Polynesian studios. We thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's easily our favorite studio that we've stayed in on property. Anyway, but yeah. Sorry that the Middle Earth thing was kind of a bust, guys. I'm gonna have to retitle the stream or something. Put or put a disclaimer in the description. Anyway, that was kind of funny that happened, and I am sorry that I suck at doing things. LOL, that is a premium since I refuse to do laundry while on vacation. Yeah, same. Actually, we do laundry if we're staying in like the 1 or 2 bedrooms, just because the unit's right there. But in the studio, no. I mean, that's like, there are laundry facilities available and it is still convenient, but like, it's just not, again, you don't want to have to sit and wait around for your laundry while you're on vacation. Middle Earth fail and resort chat. Exactly. That's what I'm going to have to retitle this too. Anyway, but, yeah, it's, so that's the thing, like, the doing laundry, like, when it's in your own room and you don't have to worry about, leaving it in the dryer, that's nice. And I mean, for us, actually, we like doing, actually, it's pretty convenient for us to do laundry on our vacations because we tend to cook a lot of meals in the room, which is why we often do 1 or 2 bedrooms because those have the kitchens in them. So for us, it's convenient to do, while we're here making dinner, let's do some laundry, do it at the same time. Nope, I tell my husband to bring enough clothes because I will not do laundry. Fair. Yeah, we didn't do laundry when we were in the studio either, Tina, but we were only there for 4 days. So actually we didn't really have much stuff to take with us. But yeah, no, it's always the running joke in my family that I pack too much. Well, I mean, since we're going to be there for over 2 weeks, like we're going to have to do laundry like that. Yeah. The fact that we're driving and we're driving in a Prius, there's only so much room for luggage. So. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of where it's happening. But yeah, anyway, so, lots of exciting things. Hopefully I'll have some more film stuff eventually because I upgraded my phone and the camera works and it works really well. In fact, I'm obsessed with this. So I can't wait to bring you guys some more filmed content, not just lives. Anyway, I'm going to go because I have some stuff I got to do before I go get my workout in for this evening because it's the holidays. I got to do something with all the cookies and stuff being in the house. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It was so much fun. Even though this was a major fail right at the beginning of the video, I really appreciate you guys being here, whether you're watching this live with me or whether you are watching it on the replay. Don't forget to hit the like, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and make sure that you select all notifications so you never miss when I post a new video. Also, remember to follow me on Instagram at Wayfinding with Emma. That is at Wayfinding _with_ Emma, all lowercase. So you can see all things, all the stories, all the posts from the parks and the trip countdown. It's gonna be so exciting. Anyway, I probably won't be live again since it is the holidays and I do celebrate Christmas. So I wish you all happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy Boxing Day, happy Yule, happy solstice, whatever you celebrate. I hope you take this time to enjoy the time that you have with your families, whether that's in person, on Zoom, socially distanced, however you celebrate. I hope you cherish this time. And, even though it's been such a rough year in 2020, I really hope that, you take this time to count the blessings that are in your life, because all that really matters is that, you're here with your family all together and spending that quality time and sharing that love for one another. So anyway, bye guys. See you in the next one. Bye.